On a besoin de stabilité et de retrouver ses racines.
Hi everyone! If you're new here, my name is Jamie and I post vlogs, lifestyle and beauty videos every Sunday. So today I'm sharing some apartment tours that my partner and I visited. Our lease is coming up and we're pretty keen to move. So it's kind of the renter's market at the moment because of COVID, and there's just a shortage of tenants right now without international students. There are so many vacancies all across Melbourne, and we think we can get more bang for our buck, and we think we can get a larger space for less than what we're currently paying. So we're really excited about the move. We have a couple areas in mind, and I thought it would be fun to show you some of the apartments that we toured. So our budget was $350 a week up to $430 a week. So this range is already less than what we're currently paying, and that is $1,400 a month to $1,720 a month. And we preferably want a 2-bedroom. Since I'm working from home so much, I would love to have my own study. Honestly, just thinking about it makes me so happy. Also definitely need a car spot because my partner drives everywhere, and we also were looking for a place that was close to public transport and groceries and cafes and restaurants. And I know that sounds like a lot, and it probably is quite a long list, but I'm someone who doesn't drive a lot. I don't even have my own car. I basically get around by public transport and walking, but I feel very lucky because Melbourne is definitely one of those cities that you can survive and thrive in without a car. We prefer a place that can get a lot of natural light. I'm definitely someone who is very affected by the weather, so when that light is streaming through, which it does in my current place, I just feel my mood is instantly lifted. So preferably we really wanted natural light. So this first apartment was in our most preferred area, and it had a really lovely lobby and it had a beautiful view. The kitchen was actually the size that I really wanted. I loved the island space, but we actually thought that the living and dining space was a little bit too small, and it was really hard to imagine where my desk would fit comfortably. It was a brand new building, so everything was super modern and well kept, and the location was really good. And another highlight was all that space for my skincare. The second apartment was actually in the same building as the first one. It just had a different view, and we felt that it was really warm inside because it was facing south, and it also felt a little bit smaller, so we weren't super tempted by this one. This third apartment was in a great location because it was right in front of this beautiful park. The view was honestly stunning. It definitely felt quite spacious and open. Honestly, the deal breaker for us was seeing the sink right next to the stove. As soon as I saw that, I could only think about where would my dish rack go. So yeah, unfortunately the sink and stove placement was enough for us to cross this off our lists. We also thought the bathroom was nothing too special, but we did like the little hallway as there was a little balcony, and of course we really liked that this place had a second bedroom, so it was definitely a more spacious option compared to the first two. Now, this fourth apartment wasn't in our most preferred location, but it had amenities that were such huge perks. It had a really great gym facility as well as a rooftop pool where there was a spacious barbecue area. So that alone made us super tempted. As you can see, they had inbuilt kitchen appliances. So in the back of our head, we were also kind of thinking about what we were going to do with our fridge and our microwave. There was a beautiful view, but the living and dining space was honestly a really weird shape. It was basically curved, so we were having a little bit of trouble imagining where all our furniture would go. But I really loved the bathroom as it was really similar to our current place. And yeah, I could not get over that view. So we were definitely tempted by this apartment. This is the second last apartment, and it was definitely the cheapest of the lot. Did feel very open when I walked in, but we could tell from walking around the building it was a little bit older and we didn't really feel like it was being maintained too well. So the view was nothing too spectacular, but honestly I'm not that picky about the view as long as I get some sunlight. So we did have this, on our short list, I guess, but it was a little bit more inconvenient in terms of location. It was a bit further away from public transport and shops and cafes than we would have wanted. This final apartment was the oldest apartment that we visited, but it was in our current area, and we do love our current area. There's nothing wrong with it, so we thought that we might as well check it out. I think the highlight of it was the size of the kitchen. It was honestly everything that I wanted. It had a small balcony, which was definitely fine with me, and the living and dining space looked very spacious and open. We just thought that the layout was a tiny bit weird because there was only one bathroom and it was only accessible by going through the one and only bedroom. So we were thinking that when we had guests over, it would just feel a little bit weird. So those were most of the apartment tours that we visited. So we have actually signed a lease and I'm just so excited because we'll be moving soon. I didn't include the apartment that we settled on because I really wanted to save it and the empty apartment tour for its own dedicated video. I'll be posting that soon, so please be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I would love to know which apartment is your favorite, so please leave me a comment. I'm super curious. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!